Hey guys, this is GamerCarl playing this game again. You know, I don't know exactly when this one's going up because I'm recording this straight after the Cheat Sheet tournament thing. And yeah, we are just going to go ahead and use characters, I suppose. You know, I was thinking about it and it's not really worth switching characters for this because, you know, we started the side games with Koopa. We might as well continue them with Koopa because he's not exactly going to be used very much else otherwise right now because we've already used him. So yeah, let's give him as much screen time as we can. Sure, why not? So, approach practices, it's the same general idea of course as the previous one, but instead of, you know, tee shots and second shots and stuff, it's practicing approaches. First one is really easy, the second one is kind of okay, and the third one is an absolute nightmare. Basically, the way this works is that every difficulty, apart from some of the shots get a bit harder, but every difficulty you have to get the ball in within a shorter distance to the hole. And yeah, I've really not hit this shot very well, but because I hit the underside of the ball instead with it, I managed to recover it, so that's fine. But as you can see, they're all approach shots. Most of them are from slightly unfavourable lies, but it's the typical sort of thing. You know, if you just miss the hole and you land in the rough like over here, it's the typical sort of thing you would see in a game. So they are definitely good shots to practice. Oh, go on. Oh, really? I need to see that properly. Okay, so how close did this get? Ah, the backspin took it away. If I hadn't backspun that'd have probably gone in. Never mind, it doesn't matter. We're not really looking to get them in, we're just looking to get them close. That, on the other hand, is not necessarily close, but whatever. You can use the same general tactic as I've done before to further control these things, which is to hit the bottom of the ball and super backspin, because obviously hitting the bottom of the ball means that you have more spin capability backspin wise, because the thing is coming down from a greater height, so yeah, that's kind of obvious. It's pretty obvious that the less horizontal velocity the ball has got, the less forward momentum it's got when it's flying, or when it bounces even, the better your backspin's going to be, but generally the worse your topspin would be. So yeah, it's a fairly obvious thing, to be honest. You know, if the ball is rolling really far, not even rolling, if the ball is effectively rolling along the ground, but you know, you've just struck it into the air a bit, of course it's going to roll a hell of a lot more when it does hit the ground, so you are going to have to put a hell of a lot of backspin on that in order to get to where... I don't know what I'm saying anymore, I know what I'm trying to say, but if your ball comes from a vertical drop, then obviously it's not going to have forward momentum, and therefore topspin's not going to be very effective, but backspin would be extremely effective because when it bounces it would just bounce backwards. But if you are effectively horizontal along the ground, then backspin's not going to do very much because it's just going to stop dead. Not even going to stop dead, it's just going to have to try and make it stop dead before it can go backwards. So the point of everything is, if you hit the top of the ball, then you are hitting further into the ground, and so you would have less backspin effect, but if you hit the bottom of the ball and hit higher, then you have more backspin effect. Anyway, this is generally, of course, the exact same idea as the last time, but you can see the target is significantly smaller this time, so you've got to be a lot more careful. This is where the, hit the bottom of the ball and super backspin comes into play a lot more because it's actually a hell of a lot more useful for that. And yes, it's in! We finally get one in! Oh, chip-ins, they're always good to have. The wind is a little bit stronger in this one as well, so that can kind of play an effect, but it's not really that important because the wind on a low approach is really not significant. But still, it's a factor which you must take into account anyway, so yeah, don't forget about it. Stay! Thank you. Gotta be a lot more careful than that. So yeah, we finally had to hit out of a bunker, which is, I guess, different. Watch it when you are not using an approach shot, however, because if you are not actually using an approach, as you can see, your spin and stuff is a lot stronger. So, yeah, it's not necessarily something you want to be doing, using non-approach shots in this. Just kind of putting that out there. Anyway, good stop dead. We only need 3 more, and there's 4 shots to go, so I'm comfortable at the moment. Really nothing overly special to say at this point, because it's just basic approaches that... Oh, that was cool. Man. There is some cool stuff that can happen with approaches though, I guess. Like that. Okay, so if I hit this... I don't know, I kind of want to nudge it across a little bit, but the control stick is very sensitive. I think this will do just fine, because then that should spin. Please don't hit the pin though, thank you. Yeah, that would be an excellent approach. I am generally pretty good at approaches when I don't screw up accuracies and stuff. I am generally fairly good at it, but it's the ones that are about 10 yards away which are actually kind of hard to do, because then you've got to stop the power meter really early, and that's... why did I top spin that? Oh my god, that was a stupid idea. That means I need to get this one now. So, going to play the control shot and hope that it works. It should do. I think it should be fine. Yep, dead set. Okay, so that was a fair bit more risky than it should have been. I have absolutely no idea why I made that so hard on myself, but I did. And now we get the expert approach. Which, guess what, shrinks the meter, not even the meter, it shrinks the red circle by about half again. So yeah, we are going to have to really work at this one. Hopefully it won't be too bad though. But yeah, 8 to 10 in a bunker to start with. Look how freaking small that target is. I swear that is about 6 or 7 foot across. That is absolutely ridiculously small. Never mind, we are strong, we are capable, we are going to freaking do this as soon as I can line it up exactly where I want it. And yeah, perfect first shot. Please do not hit the pin though. Good. There we go, that is exactly why I hit the bottom of the ball there. And another bunker shot to start with. Wow. I don't like the way this hill is though. I think it is downhill though, so should be alright. Ah crap. That was not how I wanted to hit that shot, but because I hit the top of the ball, it turned out okay. You know, not even the top, the bottom. I know what I'm doing. I'm hitting higher, but oh boy. So that was horrible control, but again, it's approach shots. Control is not, unless you're looking to chip in, controls is not as important in your approach shots. I really don't like the way that hill is right, you know, before the cup, so I'm going to hit that. I saw the -2% and I slightly underhit it, so backspin normal is the only thing I need to do there. Yeah, as you can see, even with the shorter distance that you're allowed to be from the hole, if you control your shots properly like I'm doing here, then there really isn't that much to be afraid of from this. It's definitely not as hard as the trouble shots one, that's for sure. So yeah, if you pay attention and do that, it generally works out okay. Generally kinda happy with the way these go. How many more times can I say generally in this video? I have no idea. All I know is that I want to hit it around about here, and backspin, because backspin is your control element in all of this. Oh yeah, chip in! That's 2 in this one. Yay! Okay, so we're doing well with the chip-ins and stuff. Well, we're constantly getting them within about 4 feet of the hole, so I'm generally very happy with the way these are going. There's some very, very good shots here, apart from that one, but it still backspins in, so we've won. We have a successful thing here. No qualms about it. I am really freaking screwing up my power though. I am hitting these way too hard. That one couldn't spin back. Koopa doesn't have that good a backspin, so yeah, he's not always going to get that in. Most characters won't, to be honest. There's not that many which have enough backspin to get that sort of shot in. Seriously, that was just well screwed up. But it's fine. That was very good in the end. You can see how much the backspin made an effect. 9 out of 10, we are happy. Koopa can do his little dance, and we are done for this very short thing. But that is fine, because I have dinner cooking at the moment as well, you know, oven-based stuff, so I can go and check that up. And we are done with the practice approach modes. So yeah, that is this very short thing done. Thankfully, no need to restart any of that, which, well, it nearly was, but yeah. Anyway, this has been Gamer Carl. I've been playing this, and you've been watching Mario Golf Toadstool Tour practice stuff, and join me next time where it's probably going to just finish these off and get the putting practice, because there is stuff that you unlock for doing these. That's why I'm doing them early, you know, there is stuff that you can unlock, and therefore it's well worth doing. But that's enough for one video thing. It's just a quick short update, and yeah, if this goes up in the order I expect it to, join me next time for the putting practice. Otherwise, well, it might well be a tournament thing, but it probably won't be, so whatever. So, outro has been done about 4 times now. See you guys later.